Hello everyone, Kekkers Boy here. This time we're going back to doing some more toy reviews. Something requested from one of my friends, Venombound from Venombound Gaming. We are going to be doing a review and a transformation of Fans Project's Revolver Core from the Warbot series. Now, let's get started. Well, here we have him, our good buddy Revolver Core, aka Fans Project's version of my favorite Transformer, Roadbuster. Now we're going to look in and just look at this nice head sculpt. It's perfect from pretty much every angle you can imagine. Camera's a little bit fuzzy right now, so let's try and get it. Ah, there we go. Now there is one word to describe this robot, and that word is deliciously chunky. Yes, I know that's two words. So, we've got lots of wheels, and each one rolls pretty well once you get them on a good surface. There's lots of good bits and bobs, and lots of detail in pretty much every bit of the molding and sculpture on this figure. It's just got full of moving parts. Everything flips open, everything flips out. And when you get him, the joints are nice and tight. Mine I've had for a bit, so things are slightly looser. I'm eventually going to go back and remove some screws, put some stuff back in, and tighten the whole thing back up again. Alright, we're going to look at it from a couple of angles. I'm going to shut up and just show you this figure. That's enough shutting up. Let's see this figure. Okay, got a good backpack. You can see the final sculpt, and this right here, that is what makes this a core figure. Each of the figures in the core line have either a piece that goes into the back or a piece that goes into the front. Take a look at it. It folds out, and this is actually somewhat of their version of the Power Master figures. It folds out into a nice little figure all on its own. Okay, camera. Okay, back in there. All right, we're gonna flip the backpack back up. Turn around. And let you see my boy. This is the actual Revolver Core. Let's try and get a little better on that. Good. Okay, so you got arms that move up and down. It's actually got knee joints, which is something you wouldn't expect in a figure this small, but it actually needs them for the proper transformations into the core of the robot. Okay, let me get that down in there and good. And yeah, the arms will actually move independently of these flaps that you have here. So it has its own hidden elbow joints. These joints serve no purpose whatsoever because they play no part in the actual transformation. Unfortunately, the hands are too small to carry anything, but it's a nice little extra detail. Alright, let's try and get the head sculpt a little bit better. Okay, just give me a moment. Ah, there we have it. A nice little... Come on, get back in there. Alright, so back to the big boy and back to little boy. Yes. Nice little head sculpt. He's got a helmet, he's got a visor. Everything looks great on this guy. Far more detailed than a lot of the Hasbro figures of the same size, but trust me, you get that in the bit of the cost too. Okay, let's set him aside for just a moment. And let's get into the transformation. Okay, here we are. This is the robot in vehicle mode. And we've got a nice little half-track vehicle. Once again, nice and chunky. It's got room for all of the accessories that come with the big boy. And they can be slotted into a bunch of different places. The two pistols actually become the bumper of the vehicle. And it can fit the Revolver Core into the driver's seat. So let's pop him in there. Okay, now once we get him nice and slotted inside, Okay, just a bit. And perfect. See, there he is. Fits nice in, so you can drive around the vehicle. You can pose him in there, snap some pictures off, do whatever you want. See, we got the two gun bumpers. And we can see the undercarriage, and there's your robot, nice and hidden in there. Got the head, but everything just fits nice and flat so it'll roll properly. Alright, well, let's transform him back. Alright, well there you have it. And we still have the different guns we can use, and you can put them in different positions. This right here, we have the two pistols, and then we can have the pistols and the combination big gun. Moving it around, and then we just have them with a nice big old grenade launcher blaster, which is my favorite configuration to have them with. Okay, well there we have our review and our transformations of Fans Project's Warbot Revolver Core, aka Roadbuster. If you'd like to see me try to do some other Transformers reviews or anything else you'd like to see me review, just put it in the comments and I will try and get back to you. For now, thank you Venombound, and thank you everybody. I will see you all next time. Remember to like, subscribe, and put out something you'd like to see. Bye-bye.